Hello, historians. Today we're focused on documents related to sea-based empires in the period roughly 1400 to 1750. In this part of the lesson, we're focused on the second objective, to interpret and group documents related to sea-based empires. I'd like you to open the document that's attached to the assignment. Sea-based empires, notes, and source work statements. Our goal is to interpret the sources by completing an evidence and point of view chart and composing historical statements. So the first part of this assignment is to complete this chart to summarize the documents. You're going to note the source or publisher, the title and the author, just in keywords. You could do it in a phrase in this first box. Then you're going to use the right verb. You're going to use a verb such as argue, explains, propose, discusses, illustrates, something like that. And then what is the main idea? What does the source do? Okay. So that's what you will do in these boxes right here. Okay. And then you will put those all together in a single sentence right below that. All right. So you're going to just identify the main idea there for each one. The next step after you've done that is to compose historical statements. So when you write a historical essay using sources, you use the same technique that you use when you compose historical statements using your notes. You've been doing this for several months now. You've been working at composing historical statements. Statements that are specific, statements that point to evidence, statements that identify the topic. So you know how to write these kind of historical statements already. The only thing different here is that you're using source evidence in your statement. Okay, so we have an example here of a statement about the Aztecs and Incas, since they are our poster children examples for this year. The statement that I've composed here is drawings created by the Spanish colonists and European travelers documenting Cusco and Teotihuacan indicate that Inca and Aztec civilizations had large, sophisticated urban centers of administration in the pre-colonial period. And I've noted the two pieces of evidence, source A and source C. I've noted that this is a comparative statement and the chess categories that the statement addresses, and the two kingdoms, empires, or dynasties. Okay. If you look at the document set here, the first document is a set of drawings of Teotihuacan on the left and Cusco on the right. Teotihuacan is in Mexico. It is now the site of Mexico City, nearby there. And this is a colonial drawing of the city of Cusco. It was drawn by these Germans who were travelers and documenting Cusco, but they're documenting Cusco here as a big city in Latin America. Okay, so it's important to note this map here. The second map, I may change this and make it a clearer image for you. The second map is a conquistador drawing of the city of Teotihuacan, surrounded by this lake. It's drawn by a conquistador, okay, and it was published in 1524, but it relates to the time period before 1524. All right, so those are the sources upon which this statement has been composed. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to compose source-based statements based on these pieces of information from this set of sources. Sources related to the Portuguese sea-based empire in the Indian Ocean. There's a map there. There's 5 documents, okay? And you are going to pick sources that are comparative or contrasting or show change over time when you make your statements. So you're going to summarize the sources in this first chart, and then down here, you're going to make statements using the sources. All right. Use the same techniques that you have already mastered in writing historical statements and in thinking about sources. You've got this.